One of you go out. One of you go outside. One of you go outside. What? No. One of you go outside.
Yeah, you have visuals now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Chicken, don't worry, man, do better. Stop
You
playing.
don't give me scores, wait. There are different things you are doing. Scores is
My job here. My job here is to give score.
Huh?
Game, guys, good game, good game.
Give me the biscuit. Come in. Do you have visuals on camera 3? The audio is good, but visuals on camera 3. Sir?
Oh, the travel was the right now, what le jeba? Kò sí kankan lè jẹ tán ìwà yìí. Ó jẹ́ kó dá sí ìwà kan lẹ̀. Once I'm on, there's no bias. But now I can be biased. I want to talk. Hello. Hello. All right, you're welcome to this live broadcast of this great game, the final game of the basketball event, the female category between the University of Ife, all in their yellow jersey, just like the Lakers, against the host team, University of Lagos, in their purple jersey. She misses both free throw midway through the first quarter. Unilag leads by 10 to 6 to 4 points. I beg your pardon for that. My name is Farouk Adetola. I've got Abayomi with me. We'll be running commentaries all through the game. Number 9 shares, bounces well, but that's going to be a jump ball. That's definitely going to be Unilag ball right about now. As this jump ball, Unilag scored 10 points before University of Ife could register any point on the scorecard. It is still 10 to 4. Mistura with the ball, good fake. She goes up, she misses. Is that going to be a good rebound from Great Ife? She goes up. Oh, that's a pure pass, but she picks up the loose ball, finds a man, she throws. That's not a good shot. Good rebounds. That's going to be on that chip turnover from University of Lagos. Well, it's 5 minutes into the first quarter. Abayomi, Unilag settle quickly, scoring 10 points. And Ife just made another 2 points, reducing the 2-point deficit to 4 as they make their comeback into this game.
We witnessed something similar between the game between Benson that Hosa University and University of Lagos. Benson that Hosa took an early 8-0 lead in the first quarter before Unilag could rally back to equalize that. I was seeing something similar. Obafemi Awolowo University have now gone a 6-0 run in the last 4 minutes. It's Unilag 10, Obafemi Awolowo University 6. We can see both teams playing the zone defense, which, like I said, is one of the toughest defenses to beat in basketball. And also, if you look closely at the sidelines, well, we have our great officials, the Vice Chancellor of the University of Lagos, Professor Ogudikpe is here present, Olumide Edeji, an alumnus of Obafemi Awolowo University is here present. You could see the chairman of Nigerian Supporters Club, Abimbola John Faniro, is here present. The president, First Lagos Veteran Basketball, is here present. President of Oloyede, Olalekon. It's a full house. Unilag are playing with nerves now. You can see the nerves coming to play now. That's another turnover by University of Lagos. It's been a 6-0 run for Obafemi Awolowo University in the last 4 or 5 minutes thereabout. And now, I'm sure the coaches are trying to ensure the players can calm their nerves because it's a game of emotions. It's the final, and we're here to see a very interesting basketball game.
All right, thank you very much, Abayomi. We've got loads of celebrities, personalities here in the building. Like Riley told you, the Vice President of Nigerian Basketball, Babs Ogwade, is also in the building. Almost a good shot. Fast break for Unilag. Can they capitalize on this? Ball with Misura. Shakes off a man, goes up. That's not going to fall in. Can she picks up the rebounds? Ife, I've got the ball. It is going to be a side ball once again in favor of University of Lagos. We also have the number 1 citizen of University of Lagos here with us at the court side, the Vice Chancellor. He was here yesterday with us at the semi-final event of the football game between University of Ife and University of Lagos. He's also here with us, Professor Oluwatoyin Ogundikpe, sitting calmly, watching proceedings as University of Lagos have gradually running into foul troubles. This is going to be technical. She throws the first one, she misses again. She misses the first one. She comes for the second one. One is good. If she misses both free throw, that's a poor one. If she has scored 2, she could have reduced the deficit. It is the end of the first quarter right about now. It is the end of the first quarter right about now. And let's talk about the game. It is University of Lagos playing against Obafemi Awolowo University. At the end of the first quarter, it is 10 points, University of Lagos, 6 points to University of Ife, but now known as Obafemi Awolowo University. It's been fiercely contested. Like Abayom rightly said, University of Lagos raced into a 10-point lead, but right about now, it's another 6-0 run for Obafemi Awolowo University. Nothing spoiled. There's still a lot to be played for because we're just in the first quarter. There's 3 basketball quarters left to be played by both sides. And now let's focus on what happened in the first quarter. Abayomi, you've seen the game. What do you make of the first quarter of this game?
You could see the very first quarter of the game. Early on in the game, the University of Lagos team ensures that your Obafemi University team do not settle into their zone. There are only 2 ways to beat a zone defense. First, you either do not let them settle into the zone. On second, you have to get your shots from all angles, all sides of the game. Unilag shot pretty well in the first 4 minutes, but in the last 5 minutes, we saw Obafemi University race to a 6-0 run in the last 5 minutes or thereabouts. It's 10-6 now. It's a 4-point game, and we also just witnessed the Vice Chancellor of University of Lagos, Professor Oluwatonyo Ogudipe, just go to give the team talk to the university, telling them we need this gold. There's a very large difference in the gold between Uniport and University of Lagos on the medals table, and we are winding down to the end of the Nuga games. They cannot afford to lose in any finals they are into. They've also qualified for the male basketball final. The female football final is currently going on in where Unilag is also playing. Now is the basketball final. They need to get as many gold as possible. And focusing on the game, the defense has been an issue for Unilag in the last 5 minutes. We saw how the girls from Obafemi University were able to break through their defense. Oladipo missed 4 free throws. She scored all 6 for Obafemi University, but unfortunately, she had the opportunity to equal the game with 4 free throws, but she missed from the point. If they let her keep going to the line, they would get into foul trouble, and if they get into foul trouble, it will be a big issue for University of Lagos.
Well, a big issue for University of Lagos. They need to go back to the drawing board and try as much as possible to get them back playing as it started like a house on fire. 10 points to 6 points of Obafemi Awolowo University. They just have to find a way and the rhythm back into the game. They are currently struggling. The coach is speaking to the girls, telling them exactly what they need to do about this game. While the coach of Obafemi Awolowo University have been able to read the game quite well and bring his girl back into the game. They could have also, leveled the score if they had not missed about 4 free throws in this game. Let's see if we could, get one of the celebrities, right there with us, perhaps the vice president of basketball in Nigeria, if he can just speak to us before we go into the third quarter. In the meantime, it is still a very, very festive encounter between the two sides, and we hope to see the best as we, get into the game. We'll go for another quick break, and when we return, we should be going into the second quarter of this great game. It is the final of the female basketball event between Obafemi Awolowo University and University of Lagos.
First quarter. They didn't start by 2. Nah, they didn't start on exactly by 2. Okay. Because we're short in between the football final and this one. They started 2:30.
All right, wherever you're watching us from, you're welcome to the second quarter of the game. The basketball final between University of Lagos and Obafemi Awolowo University. It is a gold medal match, all to fight for, all to play for. As we speak, Unilag leads by 4 points, 10 points to Unilag, 6 points to Obafemi Awolowo University. Ball back in the hands of Oven University, who have scored the last 6 points of the basketball game so far. The tall girl has got the basket. Referee says it's a foul. It's going to be on that side ball. University of Lagos are not dealing well with the foul. And our basic game, they seems to always get in the rush to get the man out of the court. And that can be trouble for them if they exhaust all of their fouls they've got. That's a good pass, but she can't handle it well. And it's going to be another turnover for Unilag, who I'm very much interested in seeing what they will bring to the court this second period. Number 3 jersey, the guard with the ball, finds Misura, number 5 jersey. Controlling traffic. Moving the ball with ease. Misura back with the ball. She's going to drive in. She's got 2 men on her. Unilag have not scored in the last 5 minutes or thereabout after raising into 10 points lead. She goes up. It's not a foul. Ife picks up the rebounds. That's going to be 2-on-1. Can they capitalize on this? Good pass. Good basket. Good basket. Move the ball well. Share the basket. And you make the basket. Easy does it. Easy peasy from Uni Ife. It is just 2 points. That's a good response from the team. It is 10-8. Just like we saw yesterday. She misses again. It's going to be another fast break. Good pass. Number 9 shirt picks up the ball. 1-on-1. Good pass. Missed the ball. It's going to be another basket. Picks up the rebound. She loses it. She goes up again. Good rebounds. Good catch from Unilag. Easy transitions out of her own court. She passed to number 6. The guard with the ball now finds Misura. That's going to be foul. She goes for 2. Unilag seems to be struggling to convert from the court for the last 7 minutes. The coach needs to be worried about that. It seems the defense of Obafemi Awolowo University have come into their own A game. What do Unilag need to do to break their defense?
The Obafemi Awolowo University team is a very strong team. They are yet to lose a game in this tournament. And obviously, they've shown why they have a space, a slot in the final. They did not settle in well into the game and they got themselves 10 points behind. But the moment they were able to settle in, they were able to set up their zone defense as early as possible. And that has led to the issue with the breakdown of the offense for Unilag. Mistura has not really come to this game. We've not seen much of Mistura in this game. She's been passing the ball. She needs to do much more than just pass the ball. The Obafemi Awolowo University girls are picking up the rebounds. Unilag students, they need to box out. Did not have the size. The Obafemi Awolowo team seems to be bigger than the Unilag team. They are getting all of the rebounds. Oladipupo number 9, Toby, is having a very few days with Ife Oluwa. And I just made mention of Oladipupo. And that's another combo from Oladipupo and Ife Oluwa. Both guards have turned this game around. Oladipupo has now scored 10 points to equal University of Lagos. Since the 10th point made by University of Lagos, they've not been at that point. That's a big three from Mistura. I just told you that Mistura needs to come to life, and with that 3 made by her, it will give her the confidence that she has probably missed. They need to attack the rim. They are playing zone defense. You need to put the Obafemi Awolowo University girls on the foul problem. Attack the rim, attack the rim, attack the rim.
All right, they need to attack the rim. And Misura just responded with that 3 big shots. On that good basket. She seems to be doing it all for her school. Hopefully she won't tire out. But as we speak, it is 1 point lead for University of Lagos. Misura goes for that 3. Oh, she misses. It's going to be a side ball. It's going to be a side ball. She's been doing the bulk of the game for Great Ife. She's been doing the job for her school. As they go for the side. Misura out of the game. That's a ball pass. That's a ball pass. Mistura. Goes for two. Misses. Way wide. Way wide. Good rebounds. Good pick. Oh, that's a poor one. Unilag back with the ball. It's been a ding-dong affair between the two sides. But Unilag still leads by 1 point. Mistura passes to Lillian. She goes for three. That's way wide. She misses. It's 2-on-1 situation. She goes up. Right about now, Ife are back in the lead for the first time in this game. They are in the lead for the first time. 1 point lead. That's way wide. That is way above the scoreboard. Unilag calls for another timeout right about now to make sure that they try to calm the nerves of the girl down. You have to give great credit, big credit for Great Ife for the way and manner they have bounced back after going down by 10 points. The coach called the girls, spoke to them, and ever since then, they have been in the ascendancy. Give them credit, Abayomi.
Farouk, like we all say, basketball is a game of momentum. When you have the momentum, you have to make the best use to your advantage. Unilag got the advantage. They went 10 points up early in the first 5 minutes of the first quarter. The momentum of Family University girls were able to settle into the game. They shut out Unilag defensively. The offense haven't scored in the last 8 minutes. And they showed the combination of Oladipukpo and Ifeoluwa up front has made the change in this game. Oladipukpo in this game has scored 12 points. Ife for the first time in the game, OAU currently are in the lead with 1 point. It's 14 to OAU, 13 to University of Lagos. Offensively, we're not penetrating. University of Lagos, they need to penetrate. The coach has called the timeout. Zone defense, like I always say, is a very tight defense to beat. The moment you allow your Buffalo University girls settle into the zone defense, it's going to be extremely hard for you to go score. And to score, you need to shoot. If you're not shooting, you need to put them in the foul trouble. If they are not in the foul trouble, for you to get to the free throw line, they might as well lose this game. They need to convert their shot. Mistura needs to do much more than just expect to shoot the ball from the three-point line. She needs to get in. She has the body to cause damage to the team. She has to get in. She has to get the fouls. She has to draw the fouls, and she has to score in the paint.
All right, that is it. We're back in the game. It is 1 point lead for the girls from Ife. After going 10 points down, they are now 1 point in the lead. It's all to play for a gold medal match in the basketball event. If Unilag needs to win this game, they need to come into their own. They need Mistura to fire on all cylinders. It is 1 point lead for Great Ife as we get midway into the second quarter. Number 9 Shares has been doing all the scoring for Great Ife. She's doing quite well for herself, moving the ball with ease. The confidence is now back with them. And they are working out the defense of Unilag, who are struggling to pick up their man. Good pass. She goes up, she shoots. She misses. Mistura picks up the rebounds. She picks up the rebounds, attacks the basket. She goes up. She can't score. They need to do something different. Not just trying to bamboozle yourself in way. That's a good basket. Easy does it. 3 point lead. You need to be sure of what you want to do with the ball before driving in. She goes for big three. They look tired. Good pass. Easy does it. Ife with the lead 5 points now. The lead is gradually building. Lillian finds Mistura. They don't have any plan, if you ask me. No plan at all. They're just going up. They just want to shoot in a hurry. No plan at all. Good bounce. Another easy basket. Easy basket. It is 7-point lead. It is now the turn of Unilag to respond. It is not about the first quarter. It is about you being in control of the whole game. And Ife are building the point gradually. Good defense. Good zone defense from Great Ife. Another turnover. Another turnover. It's going to be too soft for Unilag. There's still a lot to play for. Still a lot in this game. But they just have to find a way to get back to scoring if they don't want this game to go beyond them.
All three in the course of this tournament, this is perhaps the first time your Bar family, all University girls who find themselves behind. And just like Lions, they've come out of that deficit to how to get a 7-point lead. That's a 3-point attempt by. You can't shoot the ball and still pick your rebounds. Your Bar family, all University girls, they are bigger than the University of Lagos girls. They are picking all the rebounds. The University of Lagos girls are not boxing out. When you're playing a team that is getting the rebounds, the least you can do is to box out. Oladipo has prayers for most of this game, run this game from start to finish. She's distributed the game well. She has moved. She has distributed the ball well. She has moved well. And that's a miss. A miss from the person dressing number 10. Like I was saying, Obafemi University girls have been fantastic in the last 8 minutes or thereabout of this game. Favor goes there, throws the ball again, misses again. These girls, they need to convert. They are not converting. And I think it has to do a lot of pressure and tension on them. But if there's anything we've come to realize about the Unilag team, is the fact that they are a third quarter team. That was a foul and should be going to the free throw line to further extend the lead to 9. And like as I was saying, if there's anything we've come to understand about the Unilag team, it is the fact that they are a third quarter team. Against the Benson, the Ulster University, they were losing with as much as 8 points in the first quarter. They still lost as much as 8 points in the second quarter. Mid the third quarter, they were down by 8, and we saw the resurgence in the last 5 minutes of the third quarter, and they eventually won the game with almost 20 points difference. It could be the same thing here. If Obafemi Awolowo University loses focus in this game, they might find that they blame themselves.
That is big if. That is a big if. They don't look as if they are going to lose focus anytime soon. They don't look like that. Because Unilag are shooting, but are they taking the right shots? Absolutely not. They're in a hurry to shoot. They are not picking the right selection of shots, and they need to be calm in the face of adversity. They are facing that right about now, but they are doing things in a hurry. They are not spreading the court. They are not moving the ball well. They are not even passing. They don't even have a plan. That is how bad it is for University of Lagos. On that 3, that's a big miss. That's another miss. Easy basket. Easy basket. That's a big miss. That's a big miss for Unilag. For Obafemi Awolowo University, I beg your pardon. Ife are very calm. Are very calm. She picks up her own rebounds again. She shoots again. And that's a good one. How can she be picking the rebounds in between 3 Unilag students? That's a big question. And that thing means that things are not going well for them. They just need to settle their heads, calm their nerves, and get back into the game. It is almost 9 points. 9 points. A lead. Since you have scored just 3 points in this quarter, they have not scored at all. And that's a big problem. Mistura is out of the game. She needs to catch a break. Still a long way to go. Very good defense. Very organized. Unilag can't just break them down. That's another poor shot. They picks up the round easily. It's going to be 3-on-1. Good pass. Share your basket. Easy basket. And one. Easy basket. And one. Easy basket and one. Unilag are not taking advantage of their size, and they have profited. Talking about Obafemi Awolowo University from fast break points. They have scored all of their points from break points. Unilag loses the points, and they take advantage, share the basket, and always 3-on-1 in that situation. It is 25-13. Unilag have only scored 3 points in this quarter. The game gradually going away. She goes up again. That's the end of second quarter. All right, it's the end of halftime, and the score is surprising here at the home court of University of Lagos. Obafemi Awolowo University are leading comfortably, conveniently by 25 points to 13 of University of Lagos. Was a big surprise after going down by 10 points early on in the first quarter. It's all about Obafemi Awolowo University as a lead with 12 points after 2 basketball half. It's the end of the first half. Now we are getting ready for the second half, and Unilag are trailing by as much as 12 points. Well, like you know, third quarter is always very important in the game of basketball. Can they come back strongly in the third quarter and get themselves back in the game? The coach needs to speak to the girls, and that's what they are currently doing at the court side. But University of Lagos are really struggling as we speak. Obafemi Awolowo University have settled in, executing the zone defense very well, and scoring points after points, always from fast break. And that is what they have done all through the game. Well, what the coach needs to do right about now is to ensure that they read the game well, speak to the girls very well, and see if they can execute and change the game in the course of the third quarter. For Great Ife, they have to play the way they are doing, pass the ball very well, and no one man is a team. That is what they have ensured to do. Everyone can score, everyone can pass, and everyone can do the job. Right about now, I've got the former captain of the D Tigers, the #1 team here in Nigeria. He has played at the Olympic as captain. He has played in the NBA. He has played everywhere across the globe. He's got huge experience as far as basketball is concerned. And his alma mater, Great Ife, are currently leading University of Lagos right about now at the center court. It's all to play for. Olumide Oyedeji, you're welcome to the side court.
Oh, well, I'm glad to be here, excited to be here, and so happy to see all these young boys, these young girls doing what they love to do combined with education. I'm excited.
Well, I'm very sure you're happy with the score because this is school you finished from, talking about Great Ife, and they are repping you well right about now. Starting the game, they trailed for 10 points in the first quarter, but ever since then, they have built the lead, and now they're leading comfortably with 12 points. You know basketball quite well. Third quarter is very, very important. What do you think the girls need to do to consolidate on their lead?
Oh, well, I mean, you just have to keep doing what they're doing, keep running the fast break, keep getting the stop, make sure they get a rebound. They get out of the lane very quick. It's a great job, and great team chemistry. You could see they work more as a team. They struggled 0-10. They kept fighting. They came back. They took a lead. So, I mean, that's basketball. I mean, they had the run. I mean, the Unilag had the run the first instance, 10-0. They came back, they had their own run. So they should just make sure that they still put their leg on that pedal, so don't take it off.
Let's talk about the games here in Unilag. We are gradually coming down to home stretch. So far, how impressed are you with the organization of the 26th edition of the Nuga Games here in University of Lagos?
I mean, I must give Nuga the credit. They did a wonderful job, led by Professor Stephen, and also the Vice Chancellor of the University of Lagos, and all the people that contributed, talking about the temple management, and every part of the organization, LOC. They did a wonderful, terrific job. Hopefully, they will continue this kind of Nuga process in other places. They can replicate what University of Lagos just did.
The big final is coming, talking about the male event. It is Nile University against University of Lagos once again. Nile got the better of University in the group stage. Do you think Unilag have got what it takes to change that fast?
Oh, definitely. I mean, you have a couple of players at Unilag that are the experience. They know how to play the game. They just have to keep just stay with the game plan. I believe they have the coach Lai who coached them since when they were young. You know, these boys play together, and at the same time now, university, you're talking about a Division 1 champion. They've been together for 2-3 years. They know themselves. It's going to be a very interesting game. I know the best team is going to win, but I believe Unilag have a good chance, and now has a good chance as well. So the game of basketball, anything can happen.
Thank you very much, Big O, for speaking to us. That was the former captain of Nigerian basketball team, the great Olumide Oyedeji, who also played at Nuga games representing Great Ife back in the days. The big final is also upon us, talking about the male event where University of Lagos will be playing against Nile University. Right about now, we'll go for another quick break. When we return, we'll be coming back for the third quarter at the second half of this great basketball game between University of Lagos and Obafemi Awolowo University. At the end of second quarter, it is Great Ife leading by 12 points, 25 points to 13 of University of Lagos. We'll be back after this short break.
Action. Step into the moment. Brace yourself. Gear up. Anticipate all expectations and boom! Nuga games. Fitness. The dribbles. Dazzling skills. Dunks. On your marks, get set. The 26th edition of Nuga Games is here.
Nuga 2022 games live on YouTube at Unilag on TV.
What's poppin'? Welcome back. This is still G Sport on Unilag TV, and now it is time for Shot O'Clock. Let the games begin, and I feel like I should go first because I'm the host. So yeah,
go first. Sorry, what you proud much?
Yes, me
proud much.
Dance. Wizzy boy, make me dance. Daddy, oh, make me dance. Hey. Hungry. Oh yeah, now.
Royalty. Isn't this perfect? Okay, the one in my head is I will never be royals, royals. Yeah.
Drink. Drink up. Drink. Take a shot.
Pass it, okay. Abi?
Action. Step into the moment. Brace yourself. Gear up. Anticipate all expectations and boom! Nuga Games. Fitness. The dribbles. Dazzling skills. Dunks. On your marks, get set. The 26th edition of Nuga Games is here.
We gotta break it. I'm gonna raise up the bar. Oh mama, yeah, yeah. We are the champions. We are the.
Basically, for the first time in their game against Benson in the outside University in the second, third quarter, and from then on, they didn't look back. They need to play better now if they don't want these games to go beyond them. On that miss, quick fast break, good pass. That's a leg ball. It's going to be side ball. Ball back in possession of Obafemi Olo University. Moving the ball quite well. She hits the deck, but she's back up. She goes up again. She picks up the rebound again. Unilag are not doing anything as far as rebounds is concerned. And if you want to win a basketball game, you need to pick up the rebounds. Good pass. Good pass again. Good vision. They are taking their time to find those needles. And that is what it's about. You don't have to rush. She goes up again. It's a foul. So it's an easy foul. She goes to the free throw line to see if she can convert the first one. She misses the first one. One is okay if you can't convert the two. That is what the fans are telling her. Number 9 shirt. She's been the best player so far. She misses again. Ball still with Obafemi Olo University. She kicks out. Number 9 shirt again looks for a leg is out. A quick turnover. The ball back with University of Lagos. Going to be side ball. Lillian, she has been quiet so far in this game. So also is Mistura, who needs to lead by example if Unilag needs. Good block. That's a good block. Unilag girls are not doing anything right. They look coachless as far as I'm concerned. That's going to be out that easy basket. She makes a trip. But she misses. She picks up the rebounds again. She picks up the rebounds again. It's going to be ball still with Obafemi Awolowo University. If Unilag needs to win this game, now it's time for them to respond. Abayomi.
We said earlier that Unilag is a third quarter team. We've seen them rallying back from the third quarter in previous games. However, your Obafemi Awolowo University girls are not giving room for that in this third quarter. It's still early on in the third quarter, and it's 12 points. Oladipo has perhaps dominated the game for Obafemi Awolowo University girls, but she's been struggling from the free throw line, and that could come back to haunt them. Mistura, like I said, yes, even in the third quarter when the resurgence started, didn't start with her. The resurgence started with Favor, and Favor in this game has been very silent. She has been quiet on the offensive end, quiet on the defensive end as well, quiet. Oye has converted at the first of 2 free throws by the person in jersey number 6. Favor needs to come alive. She's perhaps the most athletic player on the Unilag side. She's the strongest player on the Unilag side. And in this game, she has been very, very quiet. I don't know what she would have to do to get herself back into the game. It's now a 40-point lead. And all you need to do now is just keep passing the ball. They need to run down the time. They don't need to rush for offense. Unilag, on the other hand, they have to play with so much urgency. You can see Mistura calling for a screen, and she's still with the ball. She's being double-teamed right now, which is what OAE needs to do. But also, OAE cannot afford to leave the zone defense. They cannot afford to leave their zone defense. A 3-point attempt by Odum, and another big rebound by the jersey number 11. I must confess, the goal in jersey number 11 for Olabisi Onabanjo University in the person of Alimi. Alimi has been really phenomenal for this game for the Obafemi Awolowo University girls. Alimi has perhaps picked all the rebounds on offensive and the defensive ends of the court. She's dominated the entire Unilag team in the key, and that is what has worked fine. She gets the ball and gives it to Oladipo. A big rebound, a big point by another big point by Odu. Odu now to Favor. Favor goes to the key. Odu again. Odu passes back to Favor. Favor attempts another point. Another point scored by Favor. Also, as we were talking, you could see the president of the Nigerian Basketball Federation, Musa Kida, just walked into the court. That's what we say about the game. A missed opportunity for Obafemi Awolowo University. Here today, we've seen the Vice Chancellor University of Lagos. We've seen the Vice President of Nigerian Basketball Federation, Babs Ogunade. Now we've seen Musa Kida. We've seen Olumide Oyedeji, the Southwest rep of the Nigerian Basketball Federation. We've seen the Basketball Supporters Chairman, Fanny Rom Abimbola. We've seen the Chair President, First Lagos Veterans of Basketball, in person of Oloyede. Everywhere is packed with professionals, with excellent veterans of the game.
Well, thank you very much for that long one. And like he said, we've got everyone here. If you have the president of Nigerian basketball here, then you've got she picks up the rebounds. Everything seems to be going well. Everything seems to be going on well for Ife. Like I rightly told you, we have the Nigerian basketball president here with us, Engineer Musa Kida, and that's how big the basketball event is at the Nuga Games. It is not going well for Unilag. Nothing going on well for them. She scores the first free throw. 1 is good, 2 is better. She converts both. She converts both points. It is 39. It is 30 points to 17 of Unilag. She's always smiling. Whether the decision goes against her or for her, she's always smiling. Lillian with the ball now. Finds Mistura. Is she going for three? That's another turnover from Unilag. 30 points to Unife and 17 to University of Lagos. She goes for three. She misses. Lillian picks the ball. Favor. Finally, they get a call to go to the free throw line. You will not believe this. This is the first foul. The first foul against OAU in this third quarter. Whatever they are doing it right. She misses the first one. One is not bad. If you can make the second one, at least it will count on the scorecard, on the scoreboard. She misses both. Lillian picks up the rebound. Ball back with Unilag. She goes for a long three. She misses. Ball back with Ife.
For a moment there, Alimi lost concentration and scored in her own basket. It's now 30 Obafemi University, 19 University of Lagos. Good block! The referee calls for a foul. Surprisingly, the referee calls for a foul. That was a good block from my end. I saw a block there, but surprisingly, the referee called for a foul. It's been very interesting. I must also say, yesterday we witnessed the game between Obafemi University and University of Lagos on the football field, where Obafemi University won ahead of Unilag, and now it's basketball. The Lady jersey number 12 converts the first. It's back to a 12-point lead, and if she converts the second, it will then go back to a 30-point lead.
In my life of watching basketball, I've never seen that before. It's very funny. She must have chosen Unilag as her first choice, and OAU as a second choice. And she scores easily to her own basket. But back in the game, it is 12-point lead for Unife. Unilag are still struggling. It's a basket. That's a foul. Mistura will go to the free throw line. She makes a trip 2. Can she get herself into this game? She misses the first one. One is okay. You cannot make the 2. She makes the second one. Poor pass. Ball back with Unilag. Hard luck. Well, if they can finish well in this third quarter, they will have something to play for in the fourth. If not, they will kiss the gold medal goodbye. Inbounds pass. Mistura picks up. She goes for 3. She picks up. She loses the rebounds. It's a foul. It's going to be on that free throw. 2 to Grady Fair. Mistura is down. She needs attention from the medical, but she says no, she will be fine. It is 2 free throw. It's like the out of foul. It is third quarter. Now every foul will be a trip to the free throw line for OAU University. It's a timeout. It is a timeout called by University of Lagos. It is breaking. It is breaking right about now. University of Lagos just added another gold medal to the overall medal from the football events female category, defeating University of Calabar by 3 goals to 2. By 3 goals to 2 is the breaking news. University of Lagos just won the football events for the female category, beating University of Calabar Unical by 3 goals to 2. It is a timeout. It is free throw 2 for Obafemi Awolowo University, who leads with 13 points right about now. Oladipupo, she's been the best player so far. She's been the best player so far in this game. She has led her team very well. And that is why they are leading with 13 points. She scores. Mistura misses again. It is 34 to 20 points, third quarter. That's end of third quarter. It is the end of third quarter. And Ife have maintained their 14-point lead into the fourth quarter. It is make or break. It is make or break. It is make or break for University of Unilag University right about now, University of Lagos. And if they hope to get things right, they need to come back into this game strong in the fourth quarter. It does not look like that. To be honest, you have to give credit to Obafemi Awolowo University for what they have done so far. And you can see the fans of Obafemi Awolowo University singing in their large numbers, in their voices, for what they have done well so far. Abayomi, if Unilag needs to come back strong, now is the time. The gap is big, but this is basketball game. 10 minutes to play, and I'm very sure if they get things right, they can overturn deficit. But it does not look as if they're going to do that, because so far, nothing has gone well for them except the first 5 minutes of this game.
For Unilag to come back to this game, they probably need to throw caution to the wind. And when I say throw caution to the wind, the Obafemi Awolowo University girls would want in this fourth quarter, just 10 minutes, they would want to move the ball around. We're not easily 24-second shot clock in this game, so they want to move the ball around, wind the clock down. So all Unilag can do right now is to throw caution to the wind, go all out, play them full court press man on man, also try to avoid the fouls. But the problem there is the Obafemi University girls are proven to be more athletic than the University of Lagos girls. They are quicker, they are faster, and they've been scoring their free baskets. Unlike the University of Lagos girls, who have missed a lot from the key. You've seen them, they go up, the turnovers they've had this game, they've had as much as 15 turnovers in the course of the first 3 quarters. So it's been an interesting encounter here so far. We expected much more from the University of Lagos girls. We've not seen what they showed us yesterday against the Benson Dahosa University girls. In this game, they've been very, very lackadaisical. They've missed too many easy points in this game. Going into the fourth quarter, they will need to do better. They need to do better, and I repeat, they need to do better with their movement. It is now or never for them. If they don't come back in the first 5 minutes of this game, they can as well kiss the gold medal goodbye.
Well, it is now or never for University of Lagos, and if they do not come into this game in the first 5 minutes of the final quarter, they can say bye-bye to the gold medal in the basketball event for the female category. Coming up at 4 o'clock or thereabouts is a match between University of Lagos basketball team, the male category, playing against University of Nile. Talking about Nile University, who are odds-on favorites to win this tournament. Will the girls and the boys losing? Will they be losing both in this game? That is going to be a disappointing one. I haven't gone this far, but no matter how far you have gone, you just have to do the job, in full. That is exactly what University of Obafemi Awolowo University are doing right about now. As we start the second quarter, we'll step aside again and return back to commentary box as we bring you live event from the final quarter in the 10 minutes of this fourth quarter of basketball game between Obafemi Awolowo University and University of Lagos. All right, good basket from Missoura. If Nuga have a chance of winning, they need Missoura to start firing on all cylinders. Perhaps that is the first of many baskets to come in this quarter. But with what I'm seeing, these girls from Ife understand the game perfectly, and they are playing quite well. This 14-point lead, 36 to 42. Easy trip to the basket again. Easy trip to the basket. Missoura needs to also take the game by the bull, and hopefully the defense can get a stop. Good basket. Good basket. Good pass. Good basket. University of Lagos are not defending well the perimeter, and the girls from Ife are making good run and good pass and good decision at the end of the day. They should go in for 3. That's good. That's 3. That's 3. That should be a doubles. Referee says nothing wrong with that. Good pass. That's another travel. Referee says no. Nuga picks up the rebounds. Lillian with the ball. Picks up the rebounds. Unilag fans are not happy with the ref, but they don't have any say in this game. That's a hard one. It's going to be a foul. Unilag picking up that first team foul in this game. Like I told you, we've got great minds by the court side. Yeah, we've got great minds. The one who of basketball here in the country, the president of Nigerian basketball, Engineer Musakida, is here with us. He's seated close by with his vice president, Babs Ogwade. So many of them are here enjoying this game. Good pickup. And if you are talking about basketball in Nigeria, it is great. It is great to see all of these guys here supporting the brand, supporting basketball here in Nigeria. The president is here. The vice president is here. The president is here. The vice president, Babs Ogwade, is here. The supporter chairman, the supporters club chairman is also here. Well, that's a poor decision. That's a poor decision. And with the way this game is going, I don't see a comeback from University of Lagos. I don't see any comeback because like I've not been able to muster or build any kind of momentum in this game since the first 10 points they have scored in this game.
Talking of comebacks, and that's another foul spotted by the official against Oyechi in jersey number 14. Nuga has produced wonderful players, great internationals that have gone on to represent Nigeria and also play to the highest level of basketball. And you can see lots of them are here on the court side today, cheering on their team. Olumide Odeji, as you can see, played for Obafemi University during the Nuga games. Is now the Southwest rep at the Nigerian Basketball Federation. Also is Musa Kida, an alumnus of Abu Zaria, and is closely seated with his vice president, who is also an alumnus of the University of Lagos. They all played Nuga. Also seated closely to them is the great coach, Coach OBJ, the coach of ABU. Zaria has been ABU, is coach all these wonderful guys, and it's interesting to see that he's still coaching yet again at the 26th Nuga games. Yeah, at the University of Lagos. Foul, I said sorry, that's another turnover by Idowu in jersey number 9. And the score is now back to 16. It's now a 16 points deficit for University of Lagos to come back. It's a hard one. The clock is going down. Favor is yet to come to life in this game. We saw our resurgence. We saw the resurgence she had last game. She has not been able to replicate that in the game today. And I think it's one of the reasons Unilag is 16 points down, even in the fourth quarter. Also, let me also inform you that for the female third place game, Benson Dahosa University won the female third place game, while the boys from ABU Zaria won the third place match game.
Well, thank you for that information, Abayomi. We have third already from the female game. Benson Dahosa University. And for the male category, the men, we've got ABU. Winning that one. She goes for 3. That's air ball. Nothing seems to go in right for University of Lagos. And from this position, you can conveniently say that's a good pass. Freeman, she goes straight to the basket. She misses. That's another turnover from Unilag. Good ball basketball movement. Good ball movement from Grady Fair. Good screen. She goes up. She scores. She goes up again. Easy rebounds. Fast break. Good basket. She misses. Scores. Lillian goes up. And one. It's almost over. 16-point lead. With a 60-point lead. Can she make it 15? She misses. Good pass, good read. About the best player with the ball right about now. The number 4 and the number 9 shirts have done the damage. They have done the damage. She goes for 3. She picks up the rebounds again. I don't understand. They seem so lethargic. They're not moving well in the lag. Good pass. Reach the ball very well. Bounce out of the 3 arc. That should have been an easy basket for Unilag. The miss, but Misura will go to free throw line. And she has struggled big time from the free throw line. Bobo, I want to put you on the spot. Do you think the game is over?
It's 16 points. At this point in time, we can both decide that this game is done and dusted. The fatigue has come out to play. The Obafila University girls have proven to be stronger. They've proven to have the endurance. They've proven to be a better side in the course of this game. And fatigue has set in for the University of Lagos girls. It's 16 points. We have less than 4 minutes in this 4th quarter. Silver medal is not a bad deal for the University of Lagos. Yes, they wanted the gold medal, but they would have to settle for the silver medal. This game is done and dusted. Like I said, it's a timeout to the University of Lagos. Also, like I said, since Sunday, these girls have played back-to-back since Sunday. You have to give it to the girls. It's not easy. They've been playing with a very horrible weather condition. Both teams are playing with very horrible weather condition. They've given it their all. Unfortunately for Unilag, they could not come to life in this particular final game. But their take-home, their condolence will be that they were able to show their grit in front of these highly esteemed basketball individuals.
To be honest with you, before the start of this competition, I spoke to the head coach of the team, Coach Emmanuel Okolo, who at first said He wasn't expecting any kind of medal for the female, but they have gone beyond their own capacity. And he told me specifically in the morning that the girls have played with their heart. That is why they're in this position. Unfortunately, the heart is not enough to propel them to the gold medal. But there's still a lot to play for. There's still quite a lot to play for. But with the way it is looking slimmer and slimmer and slimmer with every passing minute.
And that's an offensive charge called on Mistura. It's now 45-31 in favor of Obafemi Awolowo University. It's a 14-point lead. You can see the coach of Obafemi Awolowo University on his knees, praying to God. He wouldn't mind to just go home. He wouldn't mind the referee blowing the final whistle here at this point in time with the 14 points difference. It's been a fantastic game. You've seen various alumni, members of the alumni body of the University of Lagos, alumni body of the Obafemi Awolowo University. Like I said, it's as much a battle on the court as it is a battle on the spectator sideline, as it is a battle on the front court. You can see the alumni body of Obafemi Awolowo University against the alumni body of the University of Lagos. The students, the fans of both teams are also out here churning out at each other. The banter has been real. It's more than just basketball. It's the rivalry between Obafemi Awolowo University, and just like the way the boys of Obafemi Awolowo University defeated Unilag boys in the semi-final football game yesterday, the girls are churning another defeat on the University of Lagos girls in the basketball final here today.
They are sharing the basket easily, and they are scoring with ease. Mistura. She goes for three. She misses. She goes for three. That's a big miss.
Wow. Are we down to come to the end of the final for the female basketball event between the Obafemi Awolowo University and the University of Lagos? It's 47 points to Obafemi Awolowo University and 35 points to University of Lagos. It's been an interesting encounter between these two teams, and Unilag would have to settle for the silver medal in the basketball event.
That's a big surprise. That is a big surprise. Even the players from Ife are surprised that the time ran out just as fast as that. But we are done with the female basketball final. And kudos to Obafemi Awolowo University for winning comfortably by 47 points to 35 of University of Lagos. That is an incredible result. That's an incredible job done by the girls from Great Ife. And for me, it's a sad one for University of Lagos. But who cares? The girls from Obafemi Awolowo University are very happy right about now. All right, I've got the number one citizen as far as basketball is concerned here in Nigeria, the president of Nigerian basketball, Engineer Musa Kida, with us in the center court of University of Lagos. It's the big final, and he has witnessed the final. First and foremost, you're welcome to University of Lagos.
Thank you very much. Very nice to be here. And again, very, I would say, earth-moving event. You can see the quality of basketball here is really what and where we want it to be. We'll still go further. Thank you.
We have all spoken about how important it is for us to build more and invest more on collegiate basketball. With what you have seen so far, do you feel that the future of basketball in Nigeria actually lies in the college basketball?
So you know, everywhere in the world, basketball has always been developed at the college level or at the universities level. The universities games are normally the conveyor belt to students playing in a way that is up to this standard. And then once they leave, they move to the higher leagues of a nation. So for us, I'm quite happy to see the quality is still maintained. I can see that the play is still very high standard. And as a matter of fact, you know, there are quite a few universities teams that actually participate in the National Division 1 and even in the Premier League. So I'm really happy to see that the conveyor belt is working.
A lot of people have spoken about officiating, and it's always good to see that in spite of Unilag being the host, they have been very fair on those doing the business. If we can have this replicated in everywhere across Nigeria, the game will grow. But more importantly, the girls have also done their well, playing every game, every day. How impressed are you with the girls and also the level of basketball you have seen so far at this tournament?
Officiating has been the cornerstone of the NBBF. For the last 4 years, we have trained and graded a lot more FIBA referees than has ever been. Our intention is still to go on with it, but I'm happy to hear from you that you are able to observe that now the officiating of basketball at this level is quite technically sound. And for us, it's really to increase the number of officials that we have. Talking about the quality of basketball in a general way, we have to continue. If only we could make our own tournaments, even yearly, this is what we need to do. And personally, the MK Foundation, you will see, has cooperated with Nuga for 3-on-3. We have facilitated interfaculty championships, and Lagos could be one candidate. Who says no?
All right, thank you very much, sir, for being here with us, supporting the girls morally, and giving us that and showing to us that basketball is actually still very much alive here in Nigeria and also here in Lagos.
Thank you very much, Lagos. Thank you very much.
That's the president of Nigerian Basketball Federation, Engineer Musa Kida, who is saying that thank you very much, University of Lagos. Thank you very much, Lagos. Right about now, we will be switching over to the main field, talking about the football event of football event. But we are done and out here. We'll have the final next up, talking about between University of Lagos and Nile University. Coming up right about now. We are done here at the basketball court. We'll be switching over straight to the big final upon us. University of Obafemi Awolowo University taking on their opponents from University of Ilorin. We're done here. We'll see you in the next couple of minutes from now. Let's finish here first.
Now.
Then continue there first.
We want to interview.
We have a lot of guys say that we have to interview that say we should go to football. Why do you have all these people here? Can't interview them?
Suppose to interview football.
was a 2014 gold medalist in the football category. That's the person of Fality, a central back then, and now he's the coach. And now the old stadium is filled up with the fans of Unilag and that of OA